Hi, this is an interview with Brenda, one of my members in CW Millinery Courses. Brenda's been with me since January this year, so quite recently. My courses opened for the first time last month. Prior to that, Brenda bought lifetime access courses for the beginner's course, 3 illusion brim bundles, how to make a crinoline fascinator, how to make felt sunflower leaves. How did you find those courses, Brenda?
I loved them. I thought they were great. They're very informative. I found out that I need to go back and review them, which is really the nice thing, because if I don't understand, I can go back and watch them again. I thought it was awesome. I think they're great.
And the fact that they're lifetime access?
The lifetime access is really cool. The simple fact is that in the event that I decide I want to do something different, then I always have access to those. I could go back to them, but I really enjoy the fact that I get to go back and look, how do I do X for the beginner's course? Or how did I make the brim for the beginner's course? How did I do the crinoline for the fascinator? Just the simple fact is that I get to go back and I can watch. And every time I watch, I learn something new, something that I may have missed that first time around.
And out of those 4 courses, how many have you completed?
All of them.
Wow.
All I have to do for the sunflower is to put it on a headband. They're all done.
Wonderful. And how did you find the support for the lifetime access courses?
I think the support in general, because I'm one of these people that goes, hey, I need to have a question, and I shoot you a text message, and obviously there's a time difference because it is 11:10 here in the US where I'm at, and you always respond. You were able to do emails, you've answered my messages via text. The support is great. I think everything is just awesome. I'm having a blast.
Oh, I'm so pleased. And so last month you joined the membership. How are you finding that?
I am finding that quite interesting, because before the membership was open, I was debating as to which course I was going to do next. Was I going to do the extended brim, or was I going to do the fedora? Now, in the midst of this, I need to have blocks for both of those courses, and it was going to be, okay, do I buy blocks, do something small, get my blocks, and then do the other courses? Now, what I've done is I do have my blocks. I got them the other day from Highland Hat Blocks, which are really cool.
Yeah, they're excellent.
And just listening to you the other night on the motivation was, you said you set up this assembly line. I'm like, oh, I can block my brim for the extended. I can do my fedora capelin. And then when that gets done, because that brim can just sit there for a little bit, I can come back. I get all of those extra ones that I wanted to do, and whatever extra courses that you add. So for me, this is a gold mine, an absolute gold mine.
So it's a cheaper way of you being able to access more courses, and of course we add a new one every month. Have you looked at the dyeing one yet this month?
The which ones again, please?
The dyeing one.
No, I haven't looked at it.
You haven't looked at that one yet.
Yeah, but one of the ones that you put out recently was the pricing one. I have not looked at it, but the pricing one.
Yeah.
How much it costs for the cinema, how much it costs for the Peterson, how much it costs for X, Y, or Z, and being able to incorporate that into your price, and really incorporating in the cost of the block into it. Even though I am only doing it for myself, if I decide to do this and sell these, the cost of my block and or future blocks needs to be incorporated into it. So I'm looking forward to that one, just to do that.
And it's not just your blocks. You're working from home, but you should also take into account studio, your electricity, gas, whatever, because you're still working from home. So therefore you're still heating and using electric at home. So you should incorporate all that into your price as well.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right.
so it's worth taking a good look into it to make sure that you price them right. And it's all about looking at your market as well.
I'm going to be doing an event in September for the Queen's Ball for the Red Hat Society here in Kentucky. And I thought about taking the challenge that we're doing now and making that, and just having some of those for availability if they wanted to buy one for their kid or if they wanted to buy one for themselves, just having, you know, a few of those out for display for them to see, because I think it would be kind of fun to do. I have no idea if I'm going to go this route, but I'm going to enjoy myself.
So the memberships cheaper in the long run. You've got lots of you've got access to all the courses, and also you're able to go back and purchase any of the courses if you want to keep them for lifetime access. So you're basically trying before you buy in the membership.
Correct.
And how do you find the weekly meetings in the membership?
I think they're great because we get a chance to be interactive with each other and talk about what's going on. We're learning from each other. We're also getting to know each other as other members are in the group. They're helpful. You show us things. There's been a couple of things that you've shown us in there as well. I'm getting a whole lot of it out of there because there's that time with you where you've taken the time to get with us and we can ask you questions. So I think they're awesome.
It's better than the lives that I do in the other group, because you're able to actually communicate with me.
As far as the other group, yeah.
In the membership group, the weekly meetings that we hold that are like a Zoom meeting, a bit like this. They're better than the lives that I do in the other group, because you're able to actually speak and show me stuff and ask questions about what you're doing. Yes, absolutely. You can show, although sometimes when I try to show things, I get really close to the camera, but you know, it doesn't matter. The simple fact is that I have access to you like we are doing in this Zoom call, and I can ask questions, and you've got access to say, okay, here, and you could show me something on your side. It's a little bit, I think it's the one-on-one. I really like the one-on-one part. And it doesn't matter where you are in the world, because obviously you're in the US and we're in the UK, so it works really well. Yes, absolutely. Okay, well, that's my interview with Brenda. If you're interested in signing up for the membership, click on the link above. The link for the course, lifetime courses, is also above if you don't want to join the membership. And I hope you have found this useful. Thank you ever so much, Brenda. Thank you for asking me. You're welcome.